are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. The Rockies look for their 7th straight victory next. Ivan Nova gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
This is popped up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First pitch on its way. High pop up. Cabrera is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Blackmon. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Scope is there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David.
In now, David Dahl. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look.
And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
First delivery to him on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Daniel Murphy steps in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-2 the count to Maybin now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in, Austin Romine comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now in the box, J.J. Bleday, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
J.J. Bleday.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped down the first baseline. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he misses again, ball three.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Chris Owings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Cabrera trying to get there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
First offering on its way. Garrett Hampson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And it's fouled away. And now the runner's trying for third. This one's down to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers have their first hit of the game. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Blackman is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. One gone here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Candelario playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Count now a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Popped up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Stewart stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped him up. Cabrera near the first base bag. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. For the current campaign, Blackmon is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1 and 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in to try it again. David Dahl. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the two-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Harold Castro. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Scope is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So striding forward now, J.J. Bleday. He flew out in his last at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Weak roller right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready now, Austin Romine looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 14.
Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Arenado in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. dull.
Is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 1.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Rockies are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score.
At the plate, Harold Castro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short.
Story brings it in.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The batter, number 8.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Little chopper back to the mound. Step on the bag for 1, and the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit out towards second.
Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. We are still scoreless. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trevor Story steps in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches into the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scope has it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Romine is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the pitch. Kristen Stewart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're...
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now that
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and that will be all for Ivan Nova. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Jordan Zimmerman is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
To the plate now, J.J. Bleday, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Owings.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 1 and the Tigers nothing. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He starts off the inning against a guy who's
The third baseman,
Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Colorado, number 51, Jake McGee.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now that he has to.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The throw's offline. He's safe. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tyler Naquin is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Jairo Diaz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Jairo Diaz.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Jonathan Scope comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Diaz
Calls for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
And this throw gets away from him.
But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
stepping in, Cameron Maben, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
#1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Up next for
Finally,
Colorado.
they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Bo Burrows takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Trevor Story will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The runner's breaking for home, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Romine.
The catcher, Austin.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Kristen Stewart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. This pitch is popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, not shortstop, Nico.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum from the stretch.
It's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Burrows
23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Brett Boswell will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 82, Brett Boswell.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. To Cabrera to complete the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brett Boswell will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Rockies. Now playing first. Number 82, Brett Boswell.
Carlos Estevez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Harold Castro is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go quietly here in this half inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Hampson. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-0 the count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 3-1 pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ronnie Garcia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 51.
David Dahl will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Trevor Story. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Maben there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Rockies 7 and the Tigers 1. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
in there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he got him swinging. Jonathan Scope goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Into the box, Cameron Maybin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Last breath for the Tigers. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Carlos Estevez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by FireSaleGames.com. So just shop our website, FireSaleGames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. FireSaleGames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.